Protecting the things you love and how you do so is among the most important decisions you'll ever have to make. TGIF Solutions can provide you with the peace of mind by supplying answers to all of your insurance needs, whether it be home, auto, business, life, or farm coverage. Contact the team at the Shellhammer Atwood Agency today in West Katanning to be sure that you, your loved ones, and the things that matter most stay safe when it matters the most. TGIF Solutions, insurance for what matters.
finishing up a 100% outside renovation project at the Titanic store. Don't miss out. Come and see us. Check out our Pennsylvania skill game room. We have the newest machines, the newest games. We have 5 machines. We're about to add a 6th machine. $10,000 jackpots on all 6 machines. Don't miss out on a chance to win. We have the lowest possible prices and the best quality of anybody in the area. We'll take it up against anybody in the area. We put our stamp of approval, #SaveOnMe, on every single package, and we're here to serve you every single day. We also have chef-prepared, chef-paused prepared sushi every day fresh and Sushi Wednesday. doing, man? Good, dude. Good. Busy as shit. Really?
Don't forget to get your 50/50 tickets at the front door. 50/50 available at the front entrance. Check. Check one, check. Check one. Okay, get out the 50-50 tickets. Little winning number on the 50-50. 438 380. 438 380. Thank you for the winner. Just a friendly reminder, everyone, due to COVID, administration is asking that all fans please wear your mask. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Armstrong Junior Senior High School for tonight's girls volleyball matchup between the Mars Fighting Planets and your Armstrong Riverhawks. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you'd all please rise as we honor America by the playing of our national anthem. Introducing first the players from Mars Fighting Planets. Number 1, Yumeno Akita. Number 3, Anna Kozinski. Number 4, Lily Jabber. Number 14, Lucy Moreland. Number 16, Ava Black. Number 20, Ava Donnelly. And number 23, Lauren Atwell. And now for Riverhawks. Number 14, Natalie Edo. Number 3, Sophia Isabelio. Number 4, Riley Bashir. Number 32, Kelly Ellsworth. And number 18, Jackie Nestor. Tonight's starting lineup includes number 19, freshman Emily Rumba. Number 25, sophomore Sarah Whitmore. Number 7, junior Faith Romero. Number 13, junior Lily Apple. Number 16, junior Cassidy Adams. Number 17, senior Mackenzie Egley. Number 24, senior Olivia Fox. Number 43, senior Jerry Duda. And number 11, senior Ray Miller.
Hello and welcome into Armstrong Junior Senior High School. A opener for the Riverhawks here. The first home match of the season. They will welcome in the Mars Fightin Planets. Two teams that battled it out last year and were co-champions in their section along with two other teams. But should be a good matchup here tonight. And looking forward to bringing you the call. My name is Joe Rhodes. I'll be here all night by myself, so should be an interesting evening here. Again, excited to bring you the action. had a chance to watch these Fightin Planets last week when they visited Freeport, another one of those co-section champions from a season ago, which Freeport was pretty dominant in that event, and Mars looking a little bit maybe rust from the offseason, not like a team that appeared to win a section championship or a share of it a season prior. So Mars, I'm sure, looking to bounce back from that, and the Riverhawks looking to protect home court. The Riverhawks will be on the right of your screen in white, and Mars on the left in the navy blue. Looks Armstrong will have the first serve. It'll be number 33, Jade Dudek, the senior. Armstrong with 5 seniors on the roster this year. Dudek among those. Olivia Pock, Lane Miller, Sarai Weaver, Kate Rameli, and number 16, not on my roster. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Cassie Adams, are the other starters out there for the Riverhawks. As for the Fightin Planets, Yameno Akeda, flanked by Ava Donnelly, Ava Black, Lauren Atwell, and finally the libero wearing number 3, Anna Petrozinski, for the Fighting Planets of Mars. I'm not sure what the holdup is here. It's already a late start for this one if you haven't already noticed. Usually varsity starting sometime around 7, maybe 7:15. Here we have yet to get the action kicked off, and it's already almost 7:38 from my clock I have here. So a late start, that due to the JV going 3 full games and some stoppages in there as well. So here we go, about to get underway. Dudek with the ball. She will open things here in this section matchup between the Riverhawks and the Fighting Planets. Serves away over the net. Caught by Petrozinski. Set across for Atwell. Blocked down there by Weaver and Rameli. First point of the game goes to the Riverhawks. What an awesome wall that was, and the block, a result of that. The Riverhawks lead 1-0. And Dudek will serve again for the Hawks. Tremendous job there by the Riverhawks. Atwell, of course, very tall for Mars. But Weaver and Rameli there able to, or excuse me, yeah. There's a ball struck but deep. Dudek lunged for it but missed it, and luckily so, because it was well out of bounds there. So Riverhawks up 2-0. Dudek's jump serve away. Back row, Akeda gathers that one in off the net. Excuse me, and another point for the Riverhawks. That one just a little errant. Akeda trying to get into the front row. Ends up going into the net. And unable to rebound were the Fightin Planets. So the Riverhawks out to a 3-0 lead here. Dudek still in there at the service line. Cross to Akeda. Has a hard time gathering this one in. And another point for the Hawks. Dudek doing it from the service line right now. 4-0 Riverhawks. They had the opening serve, and they continue to have it here. Seems that Mars having some issues with the digs here early on. Dudek serve across just a bit deep, and that will be the first point for Mars. Now they will have their first opportunity with serve, trailing 4-1. Serving for the Fightin Planets will be number 14. That, of course, is Lucy Morlino. Morlino serve off, dug out by Miller. Pock over to Adams for the kill. Nice passing there. Great dig, great pass, and great finish there by Adams. Riverhawks go up 5-1. That'll send the libero senior Lane Miller to the service line. That one's going to be deep, but Akeda gathers it in. Set back. Atwell tries to get it across, but difficult shot right there, and a timeout by Mars here early on. H-Rel 6-1, and with that, we will take a quick break here on High Top Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Protecting the things you love and how you do so is among the most important decisions you'll ever have to make. TGIF Solutions can provide you with the peace of mind by supplying answers to all of your insurance needs, whether it be home, auto, business, life, or farm coverage. Contact the team at the Shellhammer Atwood Agency today in West Katanning to be sure that you, your loved ones, and the things that matter most stay safe when it matters the most. TGIF Solutions, insurance for what matters.
And welcome back to Armstrong Junior Senior High School on this Ryan Bowser State Farm game night on High Top Sports Network tonight. We thank Ryan Bowser, the official broadcast partner of tonight's WPIAL section volleyball matchup between the Fightin Planets and the home Riverhawks. The home Riverhawks jumping out to a 6-1 lead here early on in set number 1. The home opener for the Riverhawks. Miller, serve away. Akeda digging that one out. Atwell sending it across, and Riverhawks receive it. Nice set there. Bumped across, and a great push. I believe that was number 19 for the Hawks. Emery Rumball with a nice push off the great pass from Olivia Pock. Make it 7-1 in favor of the Hawks, and looking very sharp here off the bat. Kada with a tough dig again. That one is out of play. And another great serve by the Hawks that the Fightin Planets just having a difficult time returning serve. So kind of a trend here early on. We'll see how that plays out as this one continues. That'll send Miller back to the line. Same 6 players out there for the Hawks. That serve out of play. So no substitutions yet, I think, for either team, it appears. Coming in for the first substitution, it's going to be Emily Long. She will retreat back to the service line for Mars. Her team trailing 8-2, set number 1. Lefty, jump serve across. Dug out by Dudek. Pock over to Weaver. That one blocked down. She's able to get it back. Pock again. Now over the other side, Cassidy Adams just dropping it over the top, and a nice play there by Cassidy Adams. Riverhawks lost the serve twice, but they get it back after a point each time. Substitutions now. It'll be Mackenzie Egley and Lily Atwood coming in for the Hawks. Atwood immediately will go to the service line. Her team up 9-2. Serve across. Dug out, pushed. Great set. And a great save there by Wayne Miller. Riverhawks able to come away with that and just get it across. But what a play. And it looks like point to Mars. Armstrong in the net. But what a save there by Lane Miller. Impressive stuff. Just diving, laying out and throwing one hand at it and able to keep the play alive for the Riverhawks. Unfortunately, Mars coming away with the point. Mars will get the serve, and back to the service line for the Fightin Planets will be number 10, Emma Balazentis. Her serve sharply across the net. Atwood setting it over to Adams. And that one's just going to drop in the middle of just a pack of Mars players. No one home there in the middle. Everybody kind of looking to see who would come towards the ball, but no one home. Again, Armstrong looking pretty sharp, and Mars still trying to find their footing here. They trail 10-3. Armstrong with the serve. This will be Cassidy Adams across. Petrozinski, the receiving end of that one. Miller to Atwood to Dudek. Blocked down, but on the Mars side of the net. Nice strike there by the senior Jade Dudek. All Armstrong here early on, 11-3, set number 1 here at the Hawks Nest. Adams across, dug out. Cross court. That was Megan Yaniff sending it across for Mars. Dudek doing the same on the Armstrong side. Petrozinski is going to free ball it over. Nice job by Lily Atwood. A couple of deflections, able to corral those both for Armstrong. Just sending it across. There's Atwood again. Over to Dudek. Blocked down. Dudek able to pick it back up. Now Egley on the other side, just a bit deep, and point to Mars. Good rally there. Mars showing some signs of life. Good defense there on the block on the far side, and then again on this near side on Dudek. So Mars certainly going to have to play strong against these high-flying strikers for Armstrong. Knocked down and pushed to the ground. Nice play there. It's number 19 for the Hawks, Emery Rumball. So 4-12, rather 12-4 in favor of the Riverhawks. That'll send Jackie Nestor, another senior, back to the service line for the Hawks. Struck across. There's Egley, hit hard, but a nice dig there in the back row by Mars. A little pushover. Trying her hardest to keep that one up the floor, but a great decision there by Mars to just kind of tap that over the wall created on the Armstrong side for their 5th point of this set. Nice diving attempt there by Lily Atwood. Service back to the Fightin Planets. Across, Dudek dug it out. Atwood over to Egley. This one off the top of the net and over the wall and dropping in front of Petrozinski for the point. As I said earlier, it seems like Armstrong, anytime they've given the serve away, been able to get it back almost immediately. I'm not sure if Mars has scored during when they've had service. There's Olivia Pock, another senior for the Hawks. That one struck well and across. Petrozinski digging it out. Sent across. Miller to Pock. Over to Dudek. Struck. Petrozinski should have let that one go. That was going to be out of play, but when it's coming at you that quickly, as it was in the case there, you have to make a decision quickly, and Petrozinski deciding to play it. And off of her hands out of bounds. Service will stay with the Hawks. Pock with it. As her team leads 14-5. Petrozinski dug out. This one's just going to be pushed across by Morlino. Another hard strike there by Rameli. Petrozinski couldn't do anything about that one. Got on her pretty quick. So Armstrong striking the ball well at the net right now. Up to a 10-point lead. They lead 15-5. Pock's serve hard there. Unable to corral that one was Emma Balazentis, and another timeout here. Mars just unable to handle these hard hitters from the Armstrong side. So we're going to take a short break here. Stay tuned for the remainder of this first set on High Top Sports Network.
Gross Embroidery and Sign Shop is the official clother of High Top Sports Network and is a family-owned company that can handle all your custom embroidery, custom sign, and laser engraving needs. Located at 409 4th Street in downtown Fort City, Gross Embroidery and Sign Shop can create sports and career apparel to the exact specifications of your organization. Their laser engraving department can put your logo or design on glasses, tumblers, insulated cups, signs, coffee cups, and more. Call Gross Embroidery and Sign Shop at 724-763-2461 today.
And welcome back to Armstrong Junior Senior High School for today's WPIAL volleyball matchup presented by Ryan Bowser State Farm. Like a good neighbor, Ryan Bowser State Farm is there. Armstrong leading in this first set 16-5. Olivia Pock at the service line for Armstrong. Nice serve again by Pock and unable to corral it. These serves by Armstrong just too hard to handle right now for Mars. That time it was Balazentis, the sophomore. Let that one get in a little too deep on her. I'll give credit to Pock. Nice serve once again. She's been back there for a while. Balazentis able to corral this one. Sent up to the front line. A nice cross-court shot there by Emily Long. That was needed by Mars. She saw that opening there. No one on this near side able to push it across and get the point. Sees back the serve, and that will send Yumeno Akeda back to the service line for the Fightin Planets. Her team trailing by 11 here in set number 1. Akeda crossed Hawk now with the set. Blasting that one, but a block. Way to save it, though. Now Dudek will just free ball it over. Petrozinski. Number 2. Oh! Over to Lauren Atwell. Man, oh man. She got up on that one. No chance for the Hawks. She struck that right at its peak. Able to send it right down that far side of the court for the point. Good passing right there. Mars should be an indicator that they can certainly hang in this game if they get their passing and digs under control. There's Pock. Sends it over to Weaver. Weaver's going to push this one. Akeda able to come up with the dig. Close to the net. And a nice job there. Oh. It's going to point to the Riverhawks. I think they're going to say that was a carry. Nice effort nonetheless. Momentum just carrying that player too far into the net. So point to Armstrong. Dudek back to the line. This one just dropping in front of Akeda. That one had some downward spiral on it. Kind of a soft spot right in the middle of that back line and that front line. Dudek able to sneak it in between the Mars defense. She's having a good start here so far in this one from the service line. She'll send this one across again. Deep. Akeda able to come up with that. Donnelly over to Atwell. Saved by Dudek. Weaver's going to try to send that one back. Nice save by Petrozinski. And that one is deep. So nice job there by Armstrong. Once again, they're just 5 points away from a first set victory. A dominant one at that. They lead by 13 over the visiting Mars Fightin Planets. And as I mentioned earlier, both of these squads were co-champions of this section a season ago, along with, I believe it was Hampton and Freeport. Free ball over. Pock receives it. Blocked down there by Mars. Sent across for Cassidy Adams, and she sends that one home. Deflects off the wall and out of bounds. Nice attempt there by Emily Long, but to no avail. Point to the Riverhawks. Football score 21-7 in favor of the home team. Dudek remains at the service line. Sends it across. Dropping that one right in there. Petrozinski had to come on quick. Atwell sending it over. Lane Miller to Pock. Almost sent home by Cassidy Adams, but instead Mars can't get it back across. And Dudek back to the line where it seems like she's been this entire first set. This one across. Petrozinski digging that one out. Petrozinski will free ball it over. Dudek to Pock. To Rameli. Pushed over the top of the wall. Able to receive it, though, where the Fightin Planets. Cross-court shot. I don't know how that was saved by Emily Long. But Riverhawks coming away with a point. Long was nearly here in the blue that you can see. Well, I guess you can't see it on the camera, but right here in front of the bleachers and able to somehow keep that shot in. Dudek, no need to mention again, still at the service line. She gets this one across, dug out. There's a set over to Atwell. She sends it back line and right between Dudek and Lane Miller. Dudek kind of looking at herself and saying, that one was mine. So the point to Mars, their first in quite some time. Trailing now 23-8. Back to serve will be number 14, Lucy Morlino. Tough play there. The dig by the Riverhawks going towards the net. Pock tried saving it. That one kind of just carried her momentum a little too much towards the net. So consecutive points for the Fightin Plans, I think, for the first time in this set, if I'm not mistaken. Miller digs that one out. Pock had another situation where no one home for the set. So 3 consecutive points now for the Fightin Planets. Probably a little too late, though, for Mars. They trail 23-10. But the first time they've can say for sure that they've gotten 3 consecutive points. And right there, Morlino's serve right into the net. So service back to the Hawks, and they are now at set point. Excuse me, 24-10. Be Lane Miller, Libero at the service line. She sends this one across. Cato digs it out. Atwell blocked down a little bit. Dudek receives it, set back over to Weaver. Weaver's going to find a soft spot right there in front of Yamino Akeda for the set point. Riverhawks walking away with a dominant 25-10 victory in set number 1. So stay tuned. We'll be right back here on High Top Sports Network with the second set between the Mars Fightin Planets and the Armstrong Riverhawks.
Just finishing up a 100% outside renovation project at the Titanic store. Don't miss out. Come and see us. Check out our Pennsylvania skill game room. We have the newest machines, the newest games. We have 5 machines. We're about to add a 6th machine. $10,000 jackpots on all 6 machines. Don't miss out on a chance to win. We have the lowest possible prices and the best quality of anybody in the area. We'll take it up against anybody in the area. We put our stamp of approval, #SableMeat, on every single package, and we're here to serve you every single day. We also have chef-prepared, chef-quality prepared sushi, everyday fresh, and Sushi Wednesday, $5 sushi rolls, and you can win by liking and sharing our favorite page, Sushi Madness shirt. Don't forget to check out our millions of bakery deli products that we're making fresh every day. Appreciate all the support out there. We can't do what we do without you. Come and see us.
And welcome back to Armstrong Junior Senior High School on this Ryan Bowser State Farm game night season, or at least I should say home opener for the Riverhawks here in their 2021 volleyball schedule, welcoming the Mars Fightin Planets. They were able to take the first set 25-10. So a commanding victory there for the Hawks, looking to replicate that feat, that result here in set number 2. Say there was only one instance where the Fightin Planets were able to get consecutive points. It was late in that set where they were able to get 3 in a row, but otherwise, every time that they would have the service given it right back to the Riverhawks. Meanwhile, the Riverhawks feasting at the service line, doing a great job. A couple of those nice serves between Lane Miller, Olivia Pock, and Dudek. Just too hard to handle for the Fightin Planets. Give credit to the Fightin Planets. They got better as that set went on, but certainly difficulties there receiving the ball. Big reason why they fell by a score of 25-10. I believe that ball will begin with Mars here in set number 2, and that is indeed the case. It will be number 14, Lucy Morlino, to the service line to begin things here in the second frame. Serve across, and right in between Miller and Cassidy Adams. So Mars off to a 1-0 lead, their first such lead here tonight. Although it just 1-0, wonder how that might affect Mars and the momentum and just giving him a little bit of boost here after the way the first set went. Across, dug out by Adams. Hawk over to Weaver. Weaver sends that one down in front of the wall, but trickling in front of them. So a nice kill there by Sarai Weaver to tie this thing up at 1 apiece. Send Lane Miller back to the service line. Jump serve cross, dug out by Mikado. Donley over to Atwell. Pock able to set up Emery Rumball, but a little bit outside and out of bounds. So point to Mars. Back up on top here, 2-1. Serve across, dug out by Adams to Pock. Over to Weaver again. This one tips off their fingertips. Nice save there by Morlino on the Mars side of things. There's Adams, blocked down. Dudek saves it. Pock again to Weaver. This one into the net, saved once again, but violation against Armstrong. So point to Mars. They now lead 3-1. So certainly a much different start here for the Fightin Planets than they had experienced in the first set to begin. Weaver across. Takeda able to dig that one out. Atwell, back row, dug out by Miller. Pauk's going to run that one down. Keep it alive for Dudek, who's just going to send a free ball over. Black. Dudek, free ball again. Diving save by Morlino. Over to Atwell. Sends this one down and right into a soft spot in that Armstrong defense in front of Lane Miller for point number 4. So Mars looking quite impressive out of the stoppage between sets, making some improvements here. Better passing for certain. Letting those outside and inside hitters do their work as they have here early on, leading 4-1. Willie Javer, the serve there. Cassidy Adams, nice save there by Adams. Cato with it. Atwell's just going to put that one over. Dudek with a save. Pauk to Rumball. Atwell again. Right in front of Dudek for the kill. What a nice job. And give credit to Atwell. She seems to be at the forefront of this little resurgence we're seeing from Mars here in set number 2. That will allow Javer back or to remain at the service line. Dudek digs. Miller over to Adams, but out of bounds. So look at that. Mars, after losing by 15 points in set number 1, up 6-1 here in set number 2. Javer, serve. Adams, Pauk to Weaver. Sent down right in front of Ikeda for point number 2. So the Riverhawks putting a stop to that brief Mars run. Substitutions now for the Hawks. Weaver, Pauk out. In come Willie Atwood and Mackenzie Egley, the All-State softball player for the state runner-up softball team here at Armstrong a season ago. Atwood with the serve. That one just caroms into the net, so give Atwood the ace. She'll go back to the service line here. Send it across. Dug out by Atwell. Atwell. It's fun. Black just pokes that one over. Miller to Atwood to Egley, but that blocked down there by Atwell. Nice defensive job there on the Mars side of things. Despite the good passing from Armstrong, Atwell all over that one. She now will go to the service line, the junior for the Fightin Planets, wearing number 23. Oh, never mind. They're going to move some things around. There's going to be a substitution. And I guess that will actually send Atwell back to the service line, where she initially appeared to be heading. There's Atwood sending it to Rumball, but sent right back in her. So Mars defense showing up here in set number 2. She did an excellent job there. I think it was number 16, Ava Black, was able to knock down Brumball's kill attempt. So back to the service line is Lauren Atwell. Her team leading 8-3. Jump serve across. Lane Miller dug out. Atwood. And again, trying to find Egley there, but kind of drew her off of her spot. A little too close to the net. And just like that, Mars leads 9-3 in set number 2. Atwell. Too deep. Good job by the Armstrong back line to let that one go. Get the serve back. That will send Cassidy Adams, another one of those members of the softball team that was a state runner-up a season ago. Adams, an outfielder. She'll send this serve across. There's a chance. Nice save there by Lane Miller. Dudek will just send that one across. Finds a nice spot for it. Saved, though. Just a free ball over. Ellie Atwood with a nice set to Dudek for the kill. Great passing there from Atwood to Dudek for the point. River Hawks now trail 9-5. Adams remains at the service line. Serve across. Dug out by number 4, Javer. Pushed across now. Atwood to Brumball, but saved there somehow. Miller over to Dudek. Just missing the line there was Dudek, despite the downward turn to that ball. Just unable to keep that one in. Point to Mars and service back to their side as well. Black with the serve. Miller trying to dig that one out, but unable to do so. Point to the Fightin Planets. Their lead back up to 6. We'll send Ava Black back to the service line for Mars. Miller able to come up with that one. Sent over to Dudek. That one's going to drop right in there in the middle of that defense. Dudek doing an excellent job here tonight of finding those soft spots on the other side of the court and able to do so there. Kind of held back on the swing. Instead, just kind of dropped it in there for the point. Service back to the Hawks. This is senior Jackie Nestor. A dart of a serve there, able to be dug out by Petrosinski. Free ball over. Atwood to Egley. Hard hit, but out of bounds. Another nice set there by Lily Atwood, but the kill attempt just a bit too far. I'll give the serve right back over to the Fightin Planets. In comes number 20, Ava Donnelly, and she will immediately go back to the service line. Dudek dug out. Atwood back over to Dudek. And just a bit too hard. Oh, point to the Riverhawks. They're going to say tip there. Some confusion there for a second. They acknowledged the tip, but then pointed to the wrong side, getting it correct, though. So point to the Hawks on the kill by Dudek. So back into the game comes Olivia Pock to serve. She had an excellent run there in the first set doing so, but this one just a bit too deep. Ball right back over to the Fightin Planets, who have a 6-point lead in set number 2. This will be Jimena Akeda back to the service line. Nice serve there, dug out by Miller to Pock. Over to Weaver. This one deflected down, but saved by Atwell. And now Petrosinski will just free ball it over. Adams, Pock. But blocked down. Rameli trying to get that one across, but the wall in place. Number 14, it looked like for Mars. Responsible party for defending that one, Lucy Morlino. And again, as I mentioned early on in this set, the Mars defense really stepping up here in set number 2, whereas Armstrong was able to kind of have their way with some kills in the first set. The Mars defense much better now. And a carry for the Hawks, so something that certainly wasn't a part of the first set. Errors for the Hawks, rearing their head now here, and that will get the team to call a timeout. They trail 15-7, so with that, we too will take a timeout here on High Top Sports Network. My name is Joe Rhodes. We'll be right back here in a brief moment.
Protecting the things you love and how you do so is among the most important decisions you'll ever have to make. TGIF Solutions can provide you with the peace of mind by supplying answers to all of your insurance needs, whether it be home, auto, business, life, or farm coverage. Contact the team at the Shellhammer Atwood Agency today in West Katanning to be sure that you, your loved ones, and the things that matter most stay safe when it matters the most. TGIF Solutions, insurance for what matters.
And welcome back to Armstrong Junior Senior High School for this Ryan Bowser State Farm game night Armstrong taking the first set, now trailing 15-7 in set number 2. Akeda back to serve for Mars. Gets this one across, dug out by Miller. Weaver over to Dudek. Back row. Akeda just unable to handle that one. Point to the Hawks. 15-8. Dudek back to serve for the Riverhawks. She has been superb there so far today. Petrozinski dug that one out. That will be the recipient of the kill attempt, but a bit too long. Point to the Hawks. And that well, she can certainly get up when that ball is placed high enough for her to reach her peak and swat that one down. Hard to defend. Just a bit too much on that one. Dudek back to serve. Petrozinski. One back set. And that one came up on Pauk a bit too quickly. And point to Mars. 16-9. Mars leading in set number 2. Morlino to serve. Across. Adams to Pauk. Dudek will just get it across. Takeda receiving that one. Donnelly to Black, but a bit too far. And credit to Dudek. She was thinking about making a play on that one, instead letting it go. The right call there, as that one was crushed but out of play. So back to serve now will be Lane Miller, senior libero. Dropping that one, a nice diving save by Atwell. Pauk with the set, over to Weaver, back set. That was nice right there. Nice job by Olivia Pauk to find Weaver. Finding where the defense wasn't was Olivia Pauk, knowing that behind her was Sarai Weaver. Was able to send that one home. Let Lane Miller remain at the service line where she is right now. Gets that one into the net, unfortunately, for Armstrong. Make this 17-11 in favor of the Fightin Planets. We'll bring Lily Javer, the freshman, in. Nice serve. Dudek able to get it. Sarai Weaver saving it. Here's Black. Dug out by Pauk. Sent across to Adams. She just pushes it over. Atwell looking for the kill here, but into the net. Kind of fading away from that one. Unable to maybe catch it as clean as she would have liked. And the point to Armstrong. Substitutions again. It'll be kind of a shift here. You see when Egley comes in, so does Atwood. And out goes Pauk and Weaver. So that will send Lily Atwood back to the service line here. Her team trailing by 5. Good serve. Akeda dug out. But ball getting too close to the net, and nothing the Mars team could do with that one. So another nice serve by Armstrong. Just having a hard time handling these nice serves that the Riverhawks have been able to send across the net here. There's Atwell. Oh, what a nice save there by Dudek. Dug out, and that one. Oh, man. What a nice play there by Dudek, and then Atwood, too. Save that one, and that one will land right in front of Akeda after the kill by Cassidy Adams. Armstrong trailing by just 3 points now. Don't look now. You know, the impressive thing for these Riverhawks is not necessarily blessed with height. Dudek, not the tallest player. Cassidy Adams, not the tallest, but for outside hitters, these girls can get up. They can sky. Adams showing you that right there. Ooh, that one just outside. From my vantage point, looked like it might have been able to stay in, but referees agree. Ball was out of play. So the serve will go back to the Fightin Planets. Lauren Atwell at the service line for Mars. Jump serve across, dug out by Adams. Atwood over to Miller, who will just free ball it over. Sent across, this one close to the net, but clearly into the net. Getting led too much there was Ella Nakatra. Really, nothing she could do about that one. So point to the Hawks. bit of a slow start, but Armstrong able to kind of creep back here. Set number 2. There's Miller to Dudek. Dropping that one again, and that's center of the zone. Doing it so well tonight is Jade Dudek. Knowing that she had a wall in front of her and not much behind that. The back row kind of staying back, expecting a blast off of her hand. Instead, she just drops it in right in the middle of everything. As she's done a couple times tonight, unable to handle the dig there. And just like that, the Riverhawks trail by just a point. 18-17. Already up 1-0. Looking to make it 2. Oh, Mars trying to put a stop to that with a timeout here. So we too here on High Top Sports Network will take a timeout on this Ryan Bowser State Farm game night. We'll be right back.
Armscare, located at 85 Glade Drive in Katanning, provides the highest quality medical equipment, supplies, and service for use in your home. After an accident, illness, or surgery, the caring professionals at Armscare can assist you in getting the appropriate medical equipment into your home where you can make the most progress on your recovery. Armscare offers 24/7 emergency service as well as a wide variety of specialized medical equipment, and their experienced staff is committed to helping you or your loved one regain normalcy by providing the highest level of quality home care equipment, supplies, and service. Contact Armscare at 724-545-3200 today.
And welcome back to High Top Sports Network on this Ryan Bowser State Farm game night. The Riverhawks opening their volleyball home schedule here, or beginning their home volleyball schedule rather here tonight. They won the first set, and they trail by a point here in set number 2. Cassidy Adams sends that one across. Pushed, but knocked down there by Dudek. And I believe that was Brumball. Egley, that one across, unable to save it, was Petrozinski, and we are tied up at 18-all here in set number 2. This Armstrong team not starting this set how they probably would have liked, but certainly storming back here to tie this one up at 18 apiece. Adams, back to the service line for Armstrong. That one's across, dug out by the freshman Lily Javer. Nice kill attempt there by Nakatra, and that one off of Nakatra, deflects off of Petrozinski for the point, and the Riverhawks take their first lead of this set, 19-18. Cassidy Adams back to the service line. Substitution on the Mars side. This will be Emma Balazentis coming in. Out goes Nakatra. Adams serve across. Sharp, but dug out well. Sent over, but blocked down by Rumball and Egley. Saved by Atwood. Miller over to Dudek. She's going to send that one across it for the point. And Dudek with a nice kill there and a great pass. Didn't see who that one came from. I think it was Lane Miller. The Rocks lead 20-18. Adams will stay back at the line. This one dug out, saved. Now Petrozinski free ball over. Adams, Atwood. Egley with the kill! No answer for Mackenzie Egley on that one. What a nice job of just everything. Digging that one out, passing well, and Egley, picture perfect kill right there to give the Riverhawks a 3-point lead. Boy, oh boy. Didn't see this one coming after the way this set began. Adams, deep. Pushed over. Dudek again. Atwell, that one's blasted deep. 22-18, the Riverhawks. Boy, oh boy, I can't say it enough how impressive this little comeback has been. Looking more like the team that began the first set. A return to what I think they know they can be, and too hot to handle there. The lone freshman on this roster, I believe, for Mars, Lily Javer, unable to handle that one. And another timeout by the Fightin Planets here. 23-18, the Riverhawks. A 5-point lead. Pretty much trailed the entire time here in set number 2 until they tied it up at 18-18 and scoring, going on a 5-0 run here now. And only 2 points away from claiming set number 2. So very impressive stuff here tonight by the Riverhawks. Not necessarily how they wanted to start maybe set number 2, but finishing how they imagined they would. So already up 1-0. Looking to make it 2-0 here. See what Mars has in store coming out of the timeout. Cassidy Adams remains at the service line where it feels like she's been for an eternity. That one just a bit deep. Smart choice there by the back line of Mars to let that one go. So much needed point. And service back to their side. That, of course, will be Lauren Atwell. She's had a strong night for Mars despite the results so far. Instead, she hands it off. It's going to go to number 27, Emily Long. Long sends it across, dug out by Miller. Atwell to Dudek. She tries to drop that little shot in again. And too much to handle. Right idea again by Dudek. Very smart heads-up play there. Just sometimes it's easy probably to want to overpower that and just crush a kill like that, but instead she's just dropped it in over the defense a couple times. Truly a smart play. And now the Hawks, as a result, are 1 point away from a set victory in the second frame. There's Nestor. Good serve. Sent across. Kill attempt. Off the top of the net, and that kind of helps it carom over the wall of the Riverhawks and in for a point. That was number 10, Emma Balazensis, with the kill for Mars. They will have the serve now, trailing by 4. It's number 20, Ava Donley, have the duties here. Dudek with the dig, getting close to the line. And there again, Dudek's dig just kind of carried Atwood too close to the net. Tried to save it, but kind of in that tough spot there. Those that like the sport know what I mean. Get too close to that net. It's such a hard thing to recover from, especially when the ball's played off the net like that. There's Atwood over to Egley. This one crushed but knocked down. Dudek to Atwood. Back to Dudek. She's going to send this one dug out. Nice job by Mars. One deep and out of play, and a victory in set number 2. And that will do it. The Riverhawks, that will do it for set number 2. Riverhawks winning 25-21 after winning the first set 25-10. So, unless Mars can come up with 3 straight wins here, it looks like the Riverhawks will be on their way to a victory in the first game of the season at home. So, I am going to rest the vocal cords here briefly. My name is Joe Rhodes. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Can't do what we do here without you guys, and we certainly like bringing you this product, and a great team here at Armstrong and always seems to be able to reload, and looks like that's the case yet again here in 2021. So stay tuned. We'll be bringing you set number 3 here momentarily. My name is Joe Rhodes on High Top Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Protecting the things you love and how you do so is among the most important decisions you'll ever have to make. TGIF Solutions can provide you with the peace of mind by supplying answers to all of your insurance needs, whether it be home, auto, business, life, or farm coverage. Contact the team at the Shellhammer Atwood Agency today in West Katanning to be sure that you, your loved ones, and the things that matter most stay safe when it matters the most. TGIF Solutions, insurance for what matters.
And welcome back. Armstrong leading 2-0 here on this Ryan Bowser State Farm game night. Like a good neighbor, Ryan Bowser State Farm is there. Make sure you check Ryan out. His office located in Ford City. Obviously, State Farm, the largest insurance provider in the nation. So Ryan has solutions for many of your needs. Make sure you give him a call or stop by his office in Ford City today. Tonight's official broadcast partner, Ryan Bowser State Farm. As for the action out here on the court, Armstrong very loose right now, enjoying the YMCA. As far as the Mars sideline, much more collected. It seemed like they were on their way to a victory in set number 2, but just wasn't meant to be. Armstrong able to come back and tie it up at 18 all after trailing for the entirety of the set up to that point, and then able to come away with a 25-21 victory in set number 2 to go up 2-0. Riverhawks just sharp in really every aspect here tonight. The passing's been pretty fantastic. The digs, and really, like I said, the outside hitters of Armstrong. You got Cassidy Adams, Jade Dudek, not two of the smaller outside hitters probably in this section, but their size, they make up for it with their jumping, leaping ability, and we've seen it from Dudek and her smarts tonight. I think she's on her way right now to the TGIF Solutions Player of the Game. And as it stands, we'll have to see what happens here in set number 3. Just the smart, savvy of a senior, and you can tell Dudek, a leader on this team, and in previous years of experience, a leader in past years as well. I really prepared her for this moment now as a senior leader, and she's been excellent tonight, and she will begin set number 3 with the serve. Serve across, diving for it was Atwell, saving it. Akeda just going to send this one across. And that one might have gone out of bounds if Adams decides not to attempt to save it. But instead, the point will go to Mars, just as the case was in set number 2. They got the first point of that one. Back to the service line will be Lucy Morlino. Across, dug out by Miller. Pock pushes it over to Adams. This one deflected, but dropping in front of Akeda. And there's another example. No matter if that wall's set up, it seems like Adams and Dudek just able to hit that ball hard enough to keep it in play and on the side of the defense. And just very impressed by those two for the Riverhawks. Unable to handle that one was Atwell, and point to the Hawks. Again, that's been sort of the bugaboo tonight. One of them for Mars, just unable to handle some of these very well-placed serves for the Riverhawks. And Miller now, and there it is again. Case and point. Atwell just too hot to handle. That'll send Miller back to the service line. 3-1. Miller dug out by Petrozinski. Pock with a nice dig. Adams will send it across. Petrozinski, nice dig there. Atwell looking for the kill here. It's a nice save by Adams. Weaver will send this one over. Akeda. Donley. And that one just errant. And another point for the Riverhawks. You talk about just the difference in this game. You look how the Riverhawks were able to kind of corral some of these hard-hit kill attempts. You saw Adams do it there a moment ago. Mars just unable to do the same thing, and that's really one of the big glaring differences in this one. Dudek, Pock, Weaver. That one across the wall. No match for Sarai Weaver. Riverhawks up 5-1 here in set number 3. Lane Miller becoming a fixture now at the service line. This one sent across, but just a bit deep there, so point to Mars, and service back to their side of things here in set number 3. The freshman Lily Javer will serve for Mars, sends it across, dug out by Dudek, up to Pock. Weaver now with the kill, and that one is right in the middle of that defense. Nice job there. Great dig, great set, and a great kill by the Riverhawks on that one. Substitutions now. Out goes Weaver, out goes Pock, in comes Atwood and Egley. Atwood with the serve. Sent across. Petrozinski with it. Atwell with the kill attempt, dug out by Dudek. Atwood with this one, over to Adams. Atwell there, shifting back nicely, looking for that drop in like Riverhawks have been doing effectively here tonight. There's Ava Black, dug out by Dudek. Atwell with a dig out of her own. She's going to get this one back, looking for the kill, and that one off the hands of Lily Atwood. That one was coming in hot, and Atwood with a smile on her face. She had about a quarter of a second to decide what to do on that one. You can't blame her too much. And a big smile on her face after that one. Her teammates having some fun with her as well. The aforementioned Lauren Atwell back to the service line for Mars. And into the net. Now Cassidy Adams. She'll go back to the service line wearing number 16. This one's over. Dug out by Javer. Petrozinski free ball over. Miller, Atwood, back to Egley. This one blocked down. Saved. Oh, for a second. Good hustle there between Atwood and Egley, but give credit to the Mars wall. They're able to knock that one down for the point. They trail by 3 here in a do or die set number 3. Serve across by Ava Black. Adams with a nice strike from back. And that one deflected. Nice save by Dudek, but no one else around to help keep that one alive. Point to the Fightin Planets. Armstrong's wall able to deflect it. It was Egley and Brumbaugh. Rumbaugh. Had it right the first time. There's Dudek. Kill attempt blocked down there. That was number 25 and 14 for Mars. Lucy Morlino and Megan Yaniff providing the defensive presence there for the Fightin Planets, but the serve out of bounds. And the ball right back to the Hawks. They lead 8-6, set number 3. Got my buddies Josh and Jake, and other high top guys here giving me some updates. Trek let me know that Freeport beat Knock tonight 3-0. And no idea about the Woodland Hills Kiski game that Jake DeLuca is attending tonight, but when I get that information, I will make sure to pass that along. Service right there out of play by Nestor. All back to the Fightin Planets. Ava Donley to serve for Mars. Across, dug out by Adams. Atwood over to Egley. Kill attempt. Nice save there by Petrozinski. Kill attempt there. That one's going to stay in. Nice shot there by Ella Nakatra. Kind of a cross-court shot. Caught that one at its peak and able to catch the line for the point. We're tied up at 8-all here in set number 3. Donnelly with the serve. Drops that one in. There's Atwood trying to set up Adams. That one just a bit deep. That was awfully close. No home court advantage here tonight for the Hawks. The last 2 balls borderline. Both calls going to Mars, and they take a 9-8 lead. Serve across by Donnelly. Miller knocked down there. That one out of play. So now 10-8 in favor of the Fightin Planets. Donnelly. There's Egley. And into the net were the Fightin Planets there. Nothing that number 20, Ava Donnelly, could do really there. That one just kind of carried her into the net. So point to the Riverhawks and serve back to their side. That will be senior wearing my favorite number personally, number 24, Olivia Pock. She's going to send this one across. It's going to be dug out by the libero Petrozinski. Set well there into the net. Dudek doing all she could to keep that one up, but just kind of trickling against the net and making things difficult. So point to Mars. They lead 11-9. On the Mars side of things, Makeda back in to serve. Okeda across, but into the net. Yamena Okeda with the service error. Ball back to the Hawks. It'll be Dudek. Another score update. Kiski area defeating Woodland Hills 3-0 tonight. This one saved by Pock. But then in between both Miller and Adams, kind of a communication breakdown there. Pock dig all for nothing. 12-10 Mars looking to extend this game. They trailed 2 games to none. Morlino with the serve. Adams with the dig. Pock now over to Weaver. That one knocked out. Weaver able to pick that one back up and knocked down there by Ava Black. Make it 13-10. And really this sequence here, I'd say over the last couple minutes by Mars, their most impressive stretch of the night, allows Morlino to head back to the service line. Adams with the dig. Pock with the set back to Adams with the kill, and nothing to do there. Another instance of what Cassidy Adams could do when she gets up there and reaches her peak and sends it on home right in front of the libero. In front of Yamena Okeda instead of Petrozinski. So Miller now with the serve. Free ball over by Javer. Pock over to Adams, fading away. Petrozinski with a nice dig. Gonna send it back over to Javer. This one knocked down, but point to the Planets. 14-11. The JV game going 3 games. Armstrong coming away with a victory, losing set 1, but coming back to win set number 2 and 3. In that one, Weaver. Nearly a carry there. But Atwell able to send it down past Weaver and Pock for the point. It's now 15-11. And again, an impressive stretch now by Mars, looking much more fluid, I guess you could say, here in set number 3. Javer to serve across, dug up by Dudek. Pock with the set over to Adams. And that one just a bit too much on it. And now Mars leading by 5, 16-11. And a timeout by the Riverhawks. So we too here on High Top Sports Network will take a timeout. My name is Joe Rhodes. We'll be back in a jiff. Sorry to cut our friends at BS Outfitters off there. Back to the action. After the Armstrong timeout, they trail 16-11 in set number 3, leading overall 2-0. Will be Lily Javer, freshman with the serve. Dudek receives it. Pock now with the set to Adams. This one just destroyed. Nothing that Petrozinski could do there. Another great kill there by Cassidy Adams on this near side. She and Dudek both doing a lot of work in terms of outside hitting on this near side. So, swapping out of a couple players. Atwood back in to serve. That one just a bit deep. So, whereas Armstrong was excellent in the first 2 sets at serving, making very little errors in terms of that area of their game. A couple service errors now here in set number 3. That will send Lauren Atwell back to the line for Mars. Certainly a standout performance by that young lady here tonight. And her serve just a bit deep. So back over to the Hawks. Cassidy Adams will have the honors here. Their team trailing by 4. Dug up by Atwell. That one, not sure what that was. That was on this side of the. That should not have been a point. Yeah, point by the Riverhawks. That save here on the near side was not. And that's the pole. Lack of a better term, there's probably a better word for it. But the stick there, the save was on this side of the pole, so at least the referees were able to get that one right. So 14-17. Adams the serve back. Javer to Black. Saved by Adams. Atwood over to Egley. Egley setting that one, but a nice save by Javer. But into the net were the Riverhawks. I think that was Egley. Oh, they're going to say point to the Riverhawks here. Not sure. Maybe it was in the net for Mars. Whatever the case, the Riverhawks will have the point, and that will send Adams right back to the service line. Atwell didn't receive that one great. And that one will bounce off of the back of number 25, Megan Yaniff. Riverhawks just a point behind here now in set number 3, and Cassidy Adams will stay at the service line. Adams has it, sends it across. And that one outside. Atwell doing a good job of letting that one go. So again, another service error by the Riverhawks, something that they did an excellent job at through the first 2 sets. Now struggling a wee bit here in set number 3. Allowing the Fightin Planets to kind of stay in this one. They lead 18-16. Served by Black. Pushed over by Dudek. Nice save there. Here's Egley. Atwell with it. Set. And this one blocked down, but on the Riverhawks side. The wall there by Rumball, and Egley unable to deflect it over to the Mars side. Point to the Fightin Planets. And that will allow Ava Black to continue her time at the service line here in set number 3. So across to Miller. Atwood. Dudek. This one dropped in there again. The combination of Dudek and Adams on this near side have been virtually unstoppable throughout. Again, Dudek not the tallest player, but boy, oh boy, can she hop. Serve by Nestor. That one out. Oh, they're going to say in. So, wow, Nestor able to catch the line there. She just entered, and every time it seems like they need to, or she enters just to be from the service line, and she does a heck of a job, does the senior Jackie Nestor, just drilling that one across. Nestor will send this one there again. Dug out by Javer, pushed over. Nestor with the save. Petrozinski, the save of her own. Now on this side, saved by Nestor again, but unable to keep it up off the floor there with the Riverhawks for the point to Mars. Now Ava Donley will take the serve for Mars. Cross dug up by Adams. Atwood sent over to Dudek. And when she's over there, you better watch out. That same spot once again. Jade Dudek with the kill for Armstrong. 19-20. Olivia Pock will re-enter. She will have the serve here. Her team trailing by just a point. Armstrong trying to put this one to bed with a set victory here. Javer with the dig for Mars. Kill attempt. Adams couldn't handle that one. That one came off of the hand of Nakatra like a rocket ship. Nakatra sending that one flying, and Adams couldn't handle it. So the point to Mars. They will get the serve back here. Entering to do those duties is Yamena Akeda. Akeda serve across. Dudek with the dig. Pak with the set. Oh, what a save by Akeda with one hand. Just a pushover by Atwell. Miller to Dudek. Trying to cross-court that one, but out of play. And Mars with a 3-point lead here, 22-19. And a timeout by the Hawks here in set number 3. So we too will take a timeout on this Ryan Bowser State Farm game night on High Top Sports Network. My name is Joe Rhodes. I'll be right back here in a moment. So back to the action here. Akeda will remain at the service line, her team leading by 3 in this particular set, although trailing 2-0. Akeda into the net again. And that has been an issue for that young lady here tonight, really. For everybody in this third set, including Armstrong, who was pretty flawless during the first 2 sets from the service line. Now Dudek to serve. Across, dug out by Petrozinski. This one. It's a point to the Hawks. Some disagreement from Mars. Donley asking some questions to the ref, but not going to change the result here. Dudek to serve. Trailing by 1. Across. Petrozinski. Donley. Blocked down by the Hawks. Nice job there by Romali and Adams, and that kill attempt errant. We're tied back up at 22-all. Set number 3. Dudek with the serve. Not sure if Northern Rocks would choose anyone else but her right now to be in that position. She has been outstanding from the line and from this near side. She's been up front as an outside hitter. Pak to... Oh, what a nice play there. What a great set by Olivia Pak, able to find number 7, Kate Romali, for the point. Now Mars with a timeout. These Riverhawks, man, I'll tell you what, they can get behind, but when they do, they find a way to kind of reheat that fire and come back, and they now lead by 1 here in set number 3. Kind of had the same thing late in that second set, as I mentioned, tied at 18. They trailed for the entirety of that second set until it was 18-all, and then from there, able to go away with a 25-21 victory in that particular set, winning the first set, though, 25-10. That one was pretty dominant all around, but this third set now resembling something more like the second set. Tight finish here, in which Armstrong kind of had to battle late to come away with a win. See if that's going to be the result again. They're only 2 points away from the victory. Sure you stay tuned after this one for the TGIF Solutions Shellhammer Atwood Agency Player of the Game here. Several candidates, I believe, could take home those honors, including the young lady who just sent that one across. There's Atwell. And point to Mars. So some disagreement there. They're going to say point to Armstrong. Not sure what happened there. Some disagreement again. Some close calls, but I think the refs have done an excellent job of getting this one right. Although now a sub will take place. Out goes Donley. And in comes Megan Yaniff. Jade Dudek with match point. Service hers. Her team up by 2. Senior sends it across. Dug out by Petrozinski. There's Atwell sending this one back. Lane Miller to Pak. Over to Adams, blocked down, but saved. Pock with another one. Adams is going to try again. This one blocked down, and the point for the win. The Riverhawks win it 3-0 over the Fightin Planets of Mars. What a win for the Armstrong Riverhawks. Dominant in the first set, resilient in the second, and resilience once more the key for Armstrong in set number 3. They walk away with a 25-22 victory in the third set. And before we can sign off, we must name our player of the game, presented by Shellhammer Atwood Agency, a member of TGIF Solutions. Check them out today online, tgi.solutions. I think that player is the one and only Jade Dudek, the senior for the Hawks. Great at the service line, great as an outside hitter. You know, you talk about somebody of her stature and what she's able to do as an outside hitter. Man, oh man. She is a wrecking ball and something that this section will have to look out for all season long. So tonight's TGIF Solutions player of the game, Jade Dudek for the Riverhawks. So the Riverhawks taking their home opener here tonight against the Fightin Planets. Very huge win for these Hawks. And they will be undefeated here so far at home. But before I talk too much longer, I'll let you guys get about the rest of your nights. Thanks for tuning in. We really appreciate it. I know myself, Josh Schreckengoss, Jake DeLuca, 3 mainstays here at High Top Sports Network. Certainly appreciate you guys. You make it so much fun to be able to come in here in this environment and call a game. And certainly it's well worth it when we know that you guys are out there and you appreciate it. We appreciate you. We hope you know that each and every broadcast. Also want to thank all of our wonderful sponsors, including tonight's official broadcast partner, Ryan Bowser State Farm. Like a good neighbor, Ryan Bowser State Farm in Ford City is there. So the final, Armstrong coming away with a 3-0 victory over the visiting Mars Fightin Planets. And last time, my name is Joe Rhodes. Thank you again for tuning in to High Top Sports Network.